Welcome to our second round playoff edition of high school football game day. I'm Gunnar Webb. The Indians will take on Winfield tonight, searching for another state semifinal bid. Although an 11 seed, Winfield is likely to give Bridgeport a tough game, as last week they upset James Monroe, the 6th seed, 29-0. In the regular season, Winfield won 7 of their 10 games and posted some statement wins while losing some close games to high-quality teams. One of those losses I mentioned came at the hands of the Class AA number 1 seeded Mingo Central Miners. Mingo Central, who has still yet to lose a game this season, was tested to the end, only beating Winfield by 1 score. Winfield came into the playoffs confident after that game, and it showed last week as they pitched the 29-0 shutout. Winfield hopes to keep their season alive tonight, but that will take traveling over 2 hours to Bridgeport and taking on a football team that hasn't been kept out of the state semifinal game in 7 years. Bridgeport will need to rely on their stout defense as Winfield comes in scoring 46 points a game. Last week, Bridgeport's defense played really well, only allowing 12 points to Weir. The Tribe did find usual success in the rushing game, but also threw 3 passes and a 16-yard touchdown pass from John Merica to Sebastian Meade. John also ran for 46 yards and made 7 tackles on defense. Jake Bowen had a big week once again, gaining 191 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns on the ground, while also adding an 89-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. He also had 11 tackles, accompanied by Josh Osborne with 9 and Chapin Murphy with 8. In the second half, Bridgeport ran away with the game, totaling a score of 35-12. So, for some insight on tonight's matchup and preparation for tonight's game, Rachel Kalani interviewed some players.
Thanks, Gunnar. I'm Rachel Kalani today with Noah Drummond and Jake Bowen. We haven't played Winfield since 1988. What do you guys feel you have to do to move on?
We just have to play Bridgeport football, play to the whistle, and we'll win.
We got to come out physical and hopefully have another fast start.
All right, well, the atmosphere tonight at Wayne Jamison Field is going to be awesome. How do you think that's going to help you guys and your motivation?
They just always help us get hype and, just makes us work harder.
All right.
Yeah, it makes us play harder and gets us hype before the game.
All right, well, do you guys have any traditions before a big game like this?
I usually listen to Hannah Montana and 21 Savage. They usually get me hyped up.
Usually eat a PB&J sandwich before every game.
All right, and this one's just for Noah. How do you feel about this one possibly being your last home game?
It's very emotional. I played a lot of games here, but I just want to get out with the W.
All right, well, good luck, guys. Now back to Gunnar in the studio.
Now I'm joined by A.J. Goodwin, this week's guest picker. A.J., how's it going, man?
Pretty good. Happy to be here.
All right, so big game tonight starting at 7:30. Who's going to win?
I got Bridgeport with a score of 31-14.
All right, it's a pretty good score. All right, tomorrow, Mountaineers are taking on the Texas Longhorns at home. Another noon kickoff.
Yeah.
So what's going to be the score in that game?
I'm going to go 35-21 WVU with the W.
All right. So I know you're on the basketball team. Basketball's getting ready to start.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, what's the mindset going into the year, and are you excited to get started?
I'm excited. We have a pretty good team coming back, and we have a lot of guys that were there last year, and we should be pretty good this year.
Yeah. All right, so if you plan on going to the game tonight, it starts a little later than usual, beginning at 7:30. The theme for the student section is camouflage, as the pit goes incognito. Be sure to pack Wayne Jamison Field as the Tribe look for their 6th straight semifinal appearance. The road to Wheeling always runs through Bridgeport. So signing off, I'm Gunnar Webb. And as always, roll Tribe.